the idea was to investigate what silence would look like. So what color does silence have? How does it move? And then I came to the conclusion that pure silence doesn't really exist. There's always this little noise that exists in this room, and the really either. So it's this this whole question of existing, and once you see or hear a noise, you cannot really unhear it. So it was really this thought that I was investigating an image. For example, the paper. It's really fragile. That's for me also a thing with this silence, that it's really fragile. It's very clean. I also didn't want any cut in the movement, so it's one long shot. So that's all a bit in this philosophy of what is silence and how did it look. So that was the thought process. I made all these paper triangles, kind of an alphabet, and then I replaced it and moved it this way. I worked very close with the sound designer. She made Arzu. I'm very grateful. She's an amazing sound designer. She made a piece of sound, and then I animated, and then she made it a new piece of sound, which inspired me. So it was really going back and forth, which I really enjoyed doing as well. I wanted to make something very pure, and I think for me, working with Arzu, I was very grateful because she really understood what I meant. I want something pure. I want something very truthful, very clean. That she understand my language, and she didn't make any very digital or something. She made something very natural. And the question if for me abstraction really enhances the sound, I think yes. I think I really think of it as a very audiovisual thing. So the two things combined or the move. So that's also why she was very important in the whole process. She was making the sound while I was animating. So very collaborative. Normally, I prefer working with stop motion because also for this movie, Silence, it felt very like something I had to do with my hands, and also something that can go wrong, and you have to like go with the flow if you do one movement wrong, because it's just one shot, you can't really redo it. So if you move too much, then okay, then you have to do a faster. So it was all in this philosophy of this silence and the impossibility of silence, possibility of a perfect motion in stop motion. It's always going with this flow and listening to your material. So for me, it was a very natural choice to go with stop motion. I think I wouldn't be able to do it in a drawing. Only have one camera point angle, only have one figure. So really go to the absolute minimum, no set, no borders, no lines. Yeah, it was also for me personally really nice to have a very clear path, to have very I had this box of for myself where I could work in, so I didn't really have this stress of color, which colors fit together or which not, or it was white. It was only white. It was really nice to work on. Yeah.